With Monster Hunter Rise coming around the corner, I want to take a look back at Worlds and my experience with it. For the most part, it was enjoyable, spending over 200 hours mercilessly killing many monsters. It was a good time. But let me tell you about the one monster that I felt like failed in my opinion, and that is the Ruiner Nergigante. Now, as a quick disclaimer, this is just me rambling on my thoughts. So everything is going to be my opinion. No facts are going to be stated here. You are welcome to agree or disagree what I'm going to say. And with further ado, let's begin. So, the first time seeing Ruiner Nergigante was back in the story where right before we killed the final boss, Charles Valda. For me, I was like, holy shit, he is crazy. Like he has the speed, he has the power, and overall he was pretty intimidating. Even though he's not the biggest of the other dragons, uh, you can tell that he was gonna mess you up. So that was my first impressions with him. And after learning that he was behind a huge wall, that being you have to get to master rank 100 to in order to fight him, I was like, okay, we're not gonna see him for a while, but it shouldn't take too long. So I spent my time in the Guiding Lands to level up my character all the way up to Master Rank 99, where I can finally beat Ruiner Nergigante. And seeing him in the Guiding Lands, I don't know. For me, I feel like it was kind of a missed opportunity because the fight didn't feel as special as it could have been. Being basically the flagship monster for the original worlds, I thought his fight was gonna be more personal, like with Elatron or Fatalis, or even with Raging Berkidios. Even though all of them were DLC monsters, they still bring up to a point that I like is that it's just you and the monster. And seeing him in the Guiding Lands was kind of a turnoff because after being in the Guiding Lands for so long, you get really familiar with it. So just seeing him, it kind of takes away this territory uh feeling where the monsters are like, you dare step in my domain, I'm gonna mess you up. Or something like that. It kind of takes away that moment for me, and I feel like it is really important to have. Like Fatalis, he has his castle, and even Elatron with the little volcano. Those places were amazing to look at, and it felt like they owned the place, if you know what I mean. The Ruiner Nergigante, I feel like he doesn't have the place to call home. And I wouldn't call that little area in the Elder's Recess as home, because I feel like having other monsters go over there too, like Silver Rathalos and Gold Raytheon, it I can't call it his home. I feel like if he had a place to himself, I think that would have been nice. Like even with the fight with the Temper Ruiner Nergigante, the event quest, where he was, I don't know what's the place called. I'm gonna call it Little Mountain. Even that place would have been way better than the Guiding Lands. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. I hope looking on to Rise, I hope that they don't make or they don't miss opportunities that could highlight newer monsters like Magma Malo. I hope that his fight will be amazing. And yeah, that's about it. Those who have come by, I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.